Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I'd like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. If you find this message, it was meant for you. I'm going to ring the bell. Everybody, I hope everybody is well. The name of this, they said the name of this case, okay? The name of this reading is called Mission Impossible. We are on an imposh. They said posh spice, posh, stoosh, bougie, bourgeoisie. Yeah, maybe somebody think you got your nose up in the fucking air. Impossible Mission. Those movies, IMF is significant. They said MI6 is significant. British intelligence, American intelligence agency. They said Mensa. They said Mansa Musa, and they said Mensa testing is significant. We are at genius level IQ. They said Ethan Hunt is significant. Tom Cruise. Ethan Hunt as names. Ethan, Tom is first names, Hunt, and Cruise is last names. And then maybe they said somebody's looking for a cruise, hunting for a cruise. They said Hunt's ketchup, tomato sauce. They're showing me tomato paste, tomato, sun-dried tomatoes. They said fried green tomatoes. Mission Impossible, number 36 is the first card that comes out. Excuse me. Denial, projecting shame. Our shadow self is a psychological and a spiritual perspective regarding the aspects of ourselves that we often either deny, sometimes cannot see, and conceal from public. Every human being and higher being has a shadow self. These problems arise when denial or refusal to she shed. They said progressive is significant. Yeah, we had to be progressive. Pioneers, trailblazers. It says Chevy trailblazers is significant. Every human being and higher being has a shadow self. The problems arise when the denial or refusal of the shadow self. Hold on one second. Close this one. One sec. I thought they went outside. Over there. Okay. Every human being and higher being has a shadow self. The problems arise when denial or refusal to see the shadow self takes hold, as this causes spiritual fragmentation in the psyche and blocks enlightenment and holistic integration. They said denial management is significant. Numbers 106 and 107 is significant, and I feel those are classroom numbers. Shadow selves not acknowledged take on an unaware to semi-aware autopilot type of spirit, in air quotes, spirit life on their own, usually resulting in projections when triggered. This is where dark entities subconsciously reside and where archons can stare and manipulate if a person is not conscious. All dark entities are merely abandoned aspects of life. Like I said, go back to the last reading. Body snatcher individuals and invasion of the body snatcher. I told you what can happen if you don't raise your vibration. You are now visible. Excuse me. Yeah, you're now visible to the demons. The shadow self typically emerges during early childhood. Early childhood education is significant and progressively manifests if not integrated. The shadow self contains anything that we were taught and judged as a small child to see as inappropriate, wrong, shameful, or bad, or we were punished or rejected for. What we reject, they said, look, the window, the eyes are the windows to the soul. The eyes, see the moon up there, the sun and the moon? Higher and lower selves are significant. Like I said, we came here to integrate shadow. What we reject in ourselves is rejected back onto us. These conditions may have been passed on to us through our families, our schools, our communities, our culture. The denial of these aspects we do not like or accept in ourselves forces those archetypal aspects of self to be repressed. It wanders, not fully conscious, to the self-projecting and overreacting onto others defiantly what they deny in themselves. The projection very heavy. A basic example of this could be if you angrily overreact towards another who is being sincere. A basic example of this could be if you angrily overreact towards another who is sincerely sad. It is highly probable you have denied and repressed your own sadness. Facing and owning our shadow self aspects can be challenging, even painfully so initially, and requires self-awareness, humility, and accountability, while also forgiving ourselves. Shadow work is the true test of self-love. True core healing always contains huge elements of shadow work. And like I explained, when you come onto my channel, this is shadow work. The card meaning: denial, repressed, fragmented, triggers, shame, self-loathing. They said fear and loathing in Las Vegas. Projecting, like I said, childhood wounds, overreacting, dark nights of the soul, addiction. Okay, that's what we came to overcome. Mission impossible: to break these, to traverse, to transmute, to travel, to purge, to heal, to travel these timelines. I said Mandela effect is significant. All of our higher selves, when you heal yourself, the shadow self integrates, and you are both light and dark. Somebody wants to block my throat chakra. They said humiliation rituals are significant, are heavy. Somebody, and possibly the person or the group of people doing this shit, their throat chakra is blocked. Maybe 12 people. 36 is significant. Pisces is significant. There's shadow self, higher and lower selves. 12 is the hangman. You're in hangman status. 12 is also Sagittarius season. So fire, water. Yeah, you got to walk through the fire, water. That's what we had to walk through. We had no doubt. The ancestors had no doubt that you could get this done. You did. It said Black Street is significant. Sensitize. It says sanitize. Sanitation is significant. It said hand sanitizer. My daughter used to call it handitizer. And they're showing me a teacher. Somebody maybe needs a teacher. They're showing me like travel sizes. Maybe a teacher needs to get, they're showing me both a travel size for their pocket and then the big size with the pump for the, they said Reebok pumps is significant. British Knights, Puma, they said Elise, old school sneakers, sneakerhead is significant. It says Snickers, thicker than a Snicker. I used to be thicker than a Snicker, but I had to go, and when I said thicker than a Snicker, my weight always fluctuated up and down, ebbs and flows. It's time to flow, the divine flow. It's a hustle and flow. How can you mother yourself? Unlearn to relearn. Give yourself self-love, patience, love, understanding, peace. Love yourself, heal yourself, ground yourself. Mother yourself and give the things that your inner child did not receive. Give it to yourself now. Go back to that reading. Message from your inner child. And I'm going to do another one of them soon. 1216 is significant. 16, 32, 16, that's half. 16 and 32 is half. They said OZ. Bricks are significant. They said Brick City. Then they said New Jersey Drive. I don't know. Both of them are in New Jersey. I don't know if both of, which city is Brick City. Yeah, they said Patterson, Passaic. 1216 is significant. Somebody's thinking about their privileged lady, or somebody's mother, the privileged lady's mother's thinking about them. How can you mother yourself? Because they are full of regret. They didn't mother you. They did not mother you, and so maybe now they're thinking about it. 16, maybe somebody was 12 to 16 years older than their child. They show me karmic baby. We created our own luck. Accept and receive. 24 significant. Success and transformation. Teals and blues are heavy right now because teal represents change. Purple represents transformation. But teal, as in, I'm getting the sea, the marine spirits are speaking to you. Now look at this. The wealthy man is privileged, thinking about the privileged lady. That's right. They said you plus me don't equal better math. It hit different. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. That's right. Something that's X-rated. They said X-rated. They make them excited. Shabba. Maxi Priest and Shabba. Oh shit. They said your body can't lie to me. A tiger is significant. Your body can't lie to me. 12:32 as a time. And then they said the train. They show me journey. Somebody's 12:32. 62 significant, or June 2nd. 1-2 significant, or 24 February 13. 12:13 is significant. Happy birthday. Oh, okay, we're on a mission impossible. Yeah, they said we on a mission that niggas say is impossible. I know that's right. But when I swing my I'm on a mission that niggas say is impossible, but when I swing my swords, they're all choppable. They said chop chop. Something's on the chopping block. They said the cutting room floor. They said somebody's cutting off the edges around the bird. They show me 13, that's 26, but 13 is the depth, depth to the edges. Ooh, this is somebody, y'all ain't right. This is somebody, you could say goodbye to your fucking edges, you're losing here. Okay. 20 is significant, uncertainty, distrust, guarded. The tall whites are significant, but they're coming upside down. Like I said, we're on a mission impossible, so terrestrials and extraterrestrials are heavy. Now, when you raise your vibration, I remember when I was still sleeping, a lot of people don't like to talk about death and dying, as if speaking about death and dying brings their own mortality closer to them subconsciously. You know, everything is a surprise, everything is unknown. I remember being in that consciousness, but wanting to know more. Even when I wasn't fully awakened, I wasn't sleeping. I was always open-minded. I wasn't as asleep as some people were, and still will be this lifetime, because it was meant for me to wake up this lifetime. So, like I said, tall whites are significant. They said those dreadlocks, those twin dreads on the Matrix are significant. 20 is significant. Uncertainty, distrust and guarded comes upside down. No more uncertainty. No more distrust. Okay? No more. That's what happens when you raise your vibration. Somebody's daydreaming about you. They said, daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Meditation. That's right. Meditation. They said somebody holding a medi. Mars. They said Mars Merkaba. Look at this shit. Erykah Badu, significant. Andre 3000. Literally. That's their daughter's name. But it's not Andre's daughter. It's Erykah's daughter, but I forgot who. Mars Merkaba. Puma. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of Erykah Badu's children. Mars Merkaba, 22 and 23 is significant. I think 22, they said 11, 22, and 33 are life path numbers. Motion. They said, hey, baby, I got the potion. Take a sip of this and put your back in motion. Like I said, ATL. Excuse me. Somebody's children hates them. Karmic partners. My children hate me and don't trust me. Look at this. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Karmic partners. That's being clarified. Don't trust this person. It doesn't matter if you are a parent, child, or sibling. If they don't want you, man, listen. Look at this. It said none of your hoes is invited. Number 37, which is the poverty card. Poverty consciousness. See that point? They said center point. Center point 1 and 2 at the hospital is significant. They always show me that point. Pointed. Something is very fucking pointed. Yeah. You are the messenger, and they do not like that. 3 and 7 is 10. Wheel of Fortune. So that's Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Taurus energy, right? Yeah, we're the last but not least. They said the last of the Mohicans. They said Scarface, last of a dying, like, excuse me. Like Faith said, last of a dying breed, full stomach and I feed, still trying to eat. You was not invited. You're not invited into these new timelines. You wanted to ride our coattails. And they show me, like the knives. They said step, T2. Judgment Day. Where is it? T2 is significant. Judgment Day. Isn't the judgment out here? It is. I don't see the actual judgment card. But Descendant, 37, Mars Motion. Like I said, Mars Merkaba. Oh, shit. You know what I'm getting here? You see the fire signs, the fire water. They said blood moon, orange, blood orange. Blood moon, blood orange, they said. And then they said, somebody's the pipe, look, the shadow, so, and the Pisces for me. My south node is Pisces, so that's significant. My north node is Virgo, so that's significant for someone else. And then they show me with the Mars, excuse me, somebody's ruling planet is Mars. Like I said, I'm learning as well, so don't shoot the messenger. Invitation. 22, let me see, 22 and 37, that's 15. Somebody was in devil energy. There you go. 37 minus 22 equals 15, which is why you're in devil energy, and they show me 13. We had to put a stop to that. 25, Uranus change. They said Uranus as in up yours. Anytime they say Uranus, they say up yours. Okay? 20 minutes on the counter. They said, yeah, judgment. They said, you're not envious anymore. You're not envious. You're healing the inner child. Go back to the Unhealed Inner Child program, which I was explaining that sometimes because it's an unconscious program running in the background, most of our actions are driven by this unconscious force that most people don't even recognize. The ego is connected to the false matrix. It's a small voice. It's not connected to anything that is real. These people didn't want you to change. Didn't want to invite you to the club. Wanted you to feel left out, feel orphaned. They said orphan Annie, and then they said smooth criminal Annie. Are you okay? No, Annie's not okay, because Annie didn't want to change. They said competition. I don't see any. No, not at all. Competing where you don't compare. Envy. They said when you on top, there's envy. And then what they said. What Pac said? He said in my rear view. A rear view mirror is significant. Yeah, looking back on shit. Now 2020 vision. 2020 vision. Your Akashic records. Oh my God, guess what they're showing me? Oh, crystal, diamond, light body, up, integrations. You see the 13? Look at this shit here. 13 and 13 is 26. They said the alphabet is significant. Alphabet boys is significant. 26 is great fortune. This is, the 13 is the letter, the 13th letter is M. They said the 13 bloodlines are significant. Yeah, Game of Thrones. It's a reversal of fortune. Go back to any one of those readings. Our light bodies are being integrated. Your skin might be sparkly and shiny. Go look it up. Look it up. Ground yourself. Ground your energy. Psychic ability. Future vision. This is who we're. You had to see the 13 again. You had to die to the old to become new. They said chassis is significant. A chassis, and then they said butterflies and moths and transformation. Crystals are significant. And then they said sacred geometry are always significant with these cards. Gematria, sacred geometry, crystals, create your own luck. Adventuring is significant. Pink opal is significant. Be kind to yourself. Be kind, rewind, they said. Now definitely, that was definitely Patterson or Passaic. Yeah, that was New Jersey, so New Jersey's coming up. New Jersey Devils. Yeah, hockey is significant. Overcome your fears. This is what we had to do. Tiger's eye is significant. I said the eye of the tiger. Rocky. We had to overcome rocky road to be kind to ourselves. to be kind to ourselves, to create our own luck. They said lucky number 7. 7 days of the week is significant. 12/7 is significant. Let's see. All right. Akashic records. We had to go into our Akashic records. You know, they said a library card is significant. I know that's right. I know that's right. Courthouse. Some people finally won the court. Okay, several stories on the board. Some people don't work in the courthouse no more. Some for good reasons, some for bad reasons. You know, take it as it resonates. There you go. Some people got a new job, high honor. Ooh, I know that's right. I know that's right. And then some people don't work in the court anymore. It's not their job. Some people won the court case that was, they said, against all odds. Go back to that reading. Stacked against it. The case, the odds were stacked against them, but we're high honor. 25 is significant. 23 and 34 are significant. Hero and heroine came out. They said when a hero comes along, somebody might be doing heroin, and maybe that's why. Look, this was right next to. Look at that mountain. Right next to you know, occupation and courthouse. Maybe that's why you don't work there anymore. Maybe you worked there for 25 years. Maybe you were a judge. Shit, like I said, the judge is out here passing out fucking judgment, and that judge is not a it's not a spirit. It's not a physical judge. And then they're showing me courthouse again. Water. Look, maybe the judge is a water. You know, has heavy water in the chart. The mantis beings. They said mantis and praying mantis. Frank White is significant. They said King of New York. Like I said, King of New York. Like, what was his name again? Well, Biggie is significant. Christopher Walker. And then, look at that. Christopher Walken. Look at that. There's no coincidences, man. Just alignment with the universe. Christopher Walker, Christopher Walken, Christopher Wallace. Right, Chris W. They said mantis beings, enigma, elusive, sensitive. They said, and like I said, the praying mantis. They said a Venus flytrap. Praying mantis. They said go back to the family that prays, that reading, and go back to 12 is significant. It's not an enigma anymore. Like I said, it's not elusive. It's not sensitive material. Like I said, talking about death and dying and ascension and extraterrestrials and higher vibrational information. It's not a secret. It's not elusive anymore. You know, it's nothing major anymore. Okay? Never underestimate the underdog, but that's what they did. Soul connections with the Most High, wish fulfillment. The twins are God's favorite pair of J's. 23 is significant. They said the 23rd president is significant. 23 is the courthouse day. There you go. Jordan as a name. First, middle, or last name. Mission impossible. Precognition. They said the precogs are significant. Minority report. Psychic ability, future vision. 13. They said future, they said dirty sprite. And we gonna fuck up some commas, they said. 13. 35 is significant. Inspiration, interpretation, trust. I feel like that's an olive branch. An olive branch. The Book of the Dead, Weighing of the Heart ceremony is happening. Right now, 35 is 8. Like I said, clear audience. It came up upside down. And for me, somebody intuited. They said intuit software TurboTax. Precognition. You already saw that somebody wasn't going to be using their intuition. You already saw. This is the High Priestess card, right? You already saw that this person wasn't gonna. Maybe they had gifts, but they wanted yours. They wasn't going to be using their intuition. You saw that, and maybe you told them that. I already told somebody. I told somebody. 12, 13 is significant. 35, 34, 33 is significant. 12, 13, 14, like I said, stair steps, Irish twins are significant. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I am an ascended master in physical form. The sixth dimension is significant. We are heroes and heroines. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment, escapism, and false sense of heroism. That's the shadow. Like I said, we're integrating shadow. Higher and lower selves, the marriage, the matrimony. Higher and lower selves, right and left sphere. That said the builder, that the stone refused will always be the head cornerstone. 4, we're building the foundation. And somebody to show me you are living poetry. 32. They said, I'm nothing without you. You are living poetry. Somebody wants to take you out. Somebody's thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Frank Ocean. I said Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. I already told my divine counterpart that that was me. Caribbean Queen. Now we're sharing the same dream. No, our hearts can be this one. No more love on the run. No more love on the run, okay? All right, Mission Impossible. I'm my ancestors' wildest dreams, okay? Overcome your fears. Yes, look. Somebody's knocking on heaven's door. They said somebody needs to go back to Hello from Heaven, one of those readings, any one of those readings. Spiritual blessing. Somebody's trying to talk to you. Somebody is trying to talk to you. Look, it said accept this message and receive the blessing of the message when you go to the reading. Be kind to yourself. Okay? Be kind to yourself. And they're showing me abundance, privileged lady, and healthy man. December is significant. They said a December to remember. 425 is significant. 416, 413 is significant. April showers bring May flowers. Flowers as a name. Mayflower as a name. Mayfield as a name. Fields. Out here in the fields, I found from my meals. They said the Who. And then they said, yeah, the Who. CSI, the significant. Merkaba, like I said, 33 significant. 33-degree Masons, movement, long distance travel, excitement. Upside down. They said your days are numbered. Like I said, 33-degree Masons, the pentagram, the pentacle was significant. They said rituals, rites. They said Scottish rite. Choa. You are out here naming children's Choa, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Scottish rite. That's yeah. Pay attention to the names, guys. Names, symbols, numbers. Look up what numbers mean, so even when you see a number, you know what it means. You don't have to, you feel what I'm saying? Pay attention. Pay attention. And the higher and higher that you raise your vibration, the easier it becomes for you, because that's the whole point of ascension. Abundance on all levels. Abundance of wealth and abundance of consciousness, and abundance of information. And people are you don't have to envy what other people know, because you know it too. And not only do you know it, you learn it, you remember it, and you want to share it with other people. You loss and lack. You lack consciousness. You lose fear. You lose victimization, victim mentality when you ascend into abundance consciousness, wealth consciousness, unity consciousness now. Christ consciousness, galactic consciousness, okay? When the teacher becomes the student, go back to that reading. They don't like that you are the teacher, go back to that reading. Me as the teacher always remembers that I'm always going to be the student. And I'm 420 friendly. Somebody else is too. And they show me somebody that's thinking about you. Oh no, that's right. 3 years is significant. They show me the 32 again. You are living poetry. Look, maybe, I don't know. They said that looks like a petri dish or a division, or, you know. Ooh, they said gremlins after midnight. That's what that looked like, the little popples. Remember them shits? Popples. They said popples and glowworms. Loss and lack. Okay, so your Wealthy man that's thinking about you, knows that you speak with compassion. We've had limitations before, but that was before. Okay? I look different from the last time we've seen each other. Maybe the last time we've seen each other, they were a teenager, or they have a teenager, or the teenager has a child. That's what I'm getting. Limitations. And then they're showing me 16, 13, and 16. 4, 13, and 16. So maybe their teenager has a 4-year-old, or they have a 4-year-old. I don't know. I'm just 34 is significant. Somebody's 34 with a 4-year-old. They said 34, 35 with a, and then 35 with a 13-year-old. They showing me courage, bravery, strength, abundance. This is what we had to do. A lot of people did not. They said, am I? Like I said, Michigan, they said, like I said, Detroit Motor City, DMC, they said DeKalb Medical Center at DeKalb Medical Center and DeKalb Medical Center at Hillendale, DMC, excuse me, Detroit. Engineers, some people are actually engineers. They said architects. Yeah, the Matrix, architect in the Matrix. You are the oracle. Where's it? Right here, they're showing it. Is it? Oh, here it is. You are the oracle. This is the bottom of the box that they're showing me. You are the oracle in the Matrix. Okay? And these people are an 8 of Swords about it. Why? Because they're under judgment. That's why. XX is double X. They said double XL, the source. This is who the fuck we are. Announced with royal fanfare, the Queen of Hearts serves as a decisive judge who delivers her verdicts off with their heads with authority. Judgment represents cause and effect, consequences, and though the Queen of Hearts may not be familiar with this concept, forgiveness. Yeah, they said Alice in Wonderland is significant. Dr. Facilier, looking at my Disney villains. 10 of Swords, 1020 is significant as a date, 1020 as a time, and 1020 as in the other half. Half is significant. Metric system, pounds, weight is significant. Like I said, don't quit your day job. You feel like a fucking fool now. Fool energy is significant. We had to engineer our own path, blaze our own trail. Okay? That's what we had to do. And people are concerned about it. There go the 33-degree Masons. They said lifestyles of the rich and shameless. Some die with a name, some die nameless. And then they show me the poverty card. 8 of Swords, out here twice. That's 16 of Swords. That's 16 of Swords for your 16 tower. The tower that's coming down. 16 swords for you. 8 of Swords twice. Maybe 2 people are in the 8 of Swords energy. More than 2 people. They show me 13 people. The bloodlines. The bloodlines. Look, and you already know because I've been telling you that shit. You guys are next. No amount of money, no amount of power, no amount of nothing can stop this shit right now, man. Nothing. I said the 8. The 8 of Swords. Now you have 16 of them. 8, 16 is significant. 2, 16 is significant. King of Cups. Yeah, you were trying to keep a King of Cups. Thinking he was a fool, but he had to be a fool and jump off of the cliff. The name Cliff is significant. Cliff, Clyde, Claire. Cliff and Claire, the Huxtables. Clyde, Clive. Yeah, you maybe somebody actually got pushed off a cliff. They said hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, Captain Hook. Peter Pan. You didn't want to fucking grow up. Peter Pan consciousness, kindergarten consciousness. Now you in the 8 of Swords, and under judgment. 16 of Swords. Excuse me. But like I said, you would thought this King of Cups was a fucking fool, but he had to be a fool. They said, what we won't do for love. I'll try anything, but I won't give up. It's Pac. Gemini, the twins. Yeah, he had to be a fool for the wealthy man had to be a fool for his privileged lady. Take a leap of faith, jump off the cliff and clear. And because of that, now you guys are in a 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords twice. That's 16 plus 10. That's the Tower plus the Wheel of Fortune. So, ooh, Tower plus Wheel of Fortune equals 26. That's great fortune for us. This is why. This is why. All right? We had to be on a mission. Yeah. And the last time the ancestors saw you, you were spiritually asleep, and now you're awakened. Okay? All right? 28 is significant. 228 is significant. Oh. Somebody didn't expect this. Somebody didn't expect this, that they're going to leave your stinking ass to go to their divine counterpart. Okay? The mother, the empress. You guys be well. See you next video.